My name is Justin Davis. I'm currently assigned as a background investigator for Kent Police Department here in Kent, Washington. My current role is to basically limit liability for the city, and I do that by vetting the candidates who come in and want to apply to be a police officer here. For years and years we've been hanging our hats on the polygraph as far as hiring and as being the only real truth verification out there. So naturally, I was very skeptical with the EyeDetect. Truthfully, when we first got the EyeDetect, I was still not convinced about it. We tried about 20 candidates up front. Of those 20 candidates, those that didn't pass EyeDetect also didn't pass polygraphs, and soon learned that the technology EyeDetect uses was on par and very accurate along with the polygraph. And that kind of sealed my belief system in this technology. So using EyeDetect, it has really streamlined our hiring process. When I used the polygraph, those first candidates that I sent directly to polygraph, regardless of what the results were from EyeDetect, I sent them to polygraph. And I got that baseline where everybody who scores at a certain point and below, 100% of those candidates would fail the polygraph as well. So I started using that as our failure point. Anybody who scores below that point, I don't waste any more time on. Instead of spending 20, 30 hours on a candidate who will not pass the polygraph, who is not truthful, I can spend 3 or 4 hours with them initially going through their personal history statement and doing the EyeDetect, which is a savings of many man hours, which equates to dollars, for the city. So far in our process, the amount of time that has been saved has been mind-blowing to me. We've been using EyeDetect since approximately, realistically, January 2017 is when we really got on using EyeDetect with our candidates. Since that time, to date, we've done 68 candidates through using EyeDetect. Of those candidates, 43% of those are deceptive, which equates to, like I was saying, man hours, right? Right now, EyeDetect has paid for itself for the city of Kent. Our annual cost of savings, I guess you would say, would be probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $60,000 to $70,000. In this day and age, we hear from all over the country when you talk to other cops, doing more with less, right? That's the tagline, if you will. Well, we really are, at this stage, doing more with less. We're leaning more on technology and trying to pave the way. This technology, there's no bias there. It doesn't care one way or the other. It doesn't care gender, it doesn't care color, it doesn't care about any of that. All it cares about is truthfulness. And to base our decision on truthfulness, I don't think you could go wrong. I hear candidates all the time rave that because Kent PD is using the newest technology out there, we're an agency that they want to come work for. In this day and age of technology, these young men and women want to come work for an agency who is on the tip of the spear, if you will, of using technology and using it to our advantage. This instrument is phenomenal in that.